There's no doubt about it, the days get shorter, things are getting colder, winter is upon us. And oftentimes that means we're going to catch a cold. And if you work out and have a cold, that leaves us with one big question. If you have a cold, should you work out? Well, for me, there is a very basic rule about that. And that is if you have fever or if you don't. If you don't have a fever and just your nose is a bit closed and you have a slight headache, then you can try out doing your workout, simply gauge your mileage on that session, and if it feels very bad, then just break things off and do it another time. But in general, if it's just a stuck up nose or just a bit of headache, then you can go and try your workouts. Things look a bit different if you actually have fever, because fever means your body is fighting off something more serious, and that already takes up a lot of its resources. And if you then go and pile more stress on top of that by doing a workout, which heats your body up even more, then that may mean that you simply delay your body's ability to cure itself, and in the long run you might miss more workouts than you would if you simply left out 1 or 2 sessions and gave your body a chance to sort itself out. Now, some of you might say, hey, I simply take an aspirin and then I won't have fever, so I can work out. But the aspirin or whatever medication you take against fever and feeling ill is just masking the symptoms of your illness, and your body still is ill. So if you take a medication against the symptoms, don't think that your body is back to 100% just because you don't feel as ill as you did before you took the medication. Now the best thing of course is to not catch a cold in the first place, because if you don't have a cold, then we can of course work out to our heart's content and give 100%. And there are 2 simple things you can do to make your chances of not catching a cold much higher. The first is to simply get enough sleep, because sleep refills your body's battery, and that ensures that your body's immune system can give its full capacity when it has to fight off something. And number 2 is to frequently wash your hands, because the viruses that transmit colds like to stick to surfaces and they can survive there for quite some time. So when you touch doorknobs or shake someone's hand, there's a good chance that these viruses are transmitted and can enter your system. And washing your hands takes care of most of them, so there is much less chance of them getting into you. Last but not least, what about all those vitamin C and zinc and all those other supplements that supposedly prevent you from getting a cold if you use them? Well, scientific research shows that when it comes to prevention, they probably do very little, and all they can really do is, if you have a cold, they can make the symptoms a bit less severe and maybe make them last a little less long than without. Your best bet is still getting enough sleep and washing your hands. And this was it. Stay healthy, make it well through the coming winter. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye bye.